Hello, this is my second crochet video. I just went ahead and made Katie's blanket without doing any recording. Sorry about that. But as you can see, it is a bit smaller than Philip's one. Only by about 3 rows. But they're coming over today with 4 of their children, so I wanted to record it so I can get it given to her. I've done all the weaving in, but because the light's so dark bad in my bedroom, you can't really see it. But like I've said before, the white has got glitter in it. And I have actually made her a little woolly hat as well. So that's the blanket, so I can give it to her in a minute. I'm going to record the hat. They're here. I'm going. Bye bye. Hello, it's At Home with Mindy. Sorry it's been so long since I've done a crochet video. Today's actually my birthday, so I thought I will get round to doing a video. Can't keep putting it off. It's because it's so cold in the kitchen. We did put the heating on last Thursday because Philip was bringing his baby round and I didn't think it was fair to have that in the cold. And I saw loads of them yesterday. They all visited. I gave away 2 hats already, so I am sorry that they haven't been shown. But Katie just came out of it. She goes, oh, if you want to show the photo with the blanket, you can. So that's what I'm going to do first. I don't know how to rotate because my phone won't do it. But that's a blanket showing... Oh, I can turn it without the picture moving. That's her showing the blanket with just baby clothes. And then that, see, it doesn't want to rotate. That one is Ruby, wrapped up in her blanket. Going by the see-through cot, I would say that's while she was still in hospital. And I'm terrible for saying it. She was still in hospital. But yeah, they are practical. Because that was my worry on the last video, that I'd never known if they were very practical. And this phone, because we do SIM only, it's whatever that word is. Because the one that I had previously to that, which lasted ages, HTC, I would have still been using, but this little flap was what keeps your SIM card in. We tried sellotaping it, but that wouldn't put enough pressure on to keep it in. That's the only reason I went to the new phone, which, like I said, I think it's about £49 in Argos. But that's that bit out of the way. We don't use modern phones here. But yeah, what I thought I'd do is I did make a hat in this shiny one. And then I thought I'm just going to turn it into gloves, doing the same principle. And that principle is just to do back loop only rows, which means, oh, I should have put my glasses on. You literally go in the back of the V only, whereas normally you'd go under both, and it gives you a ribbed effect, which also makes it stretchier then. So this will be a hat. All I've got to do is fold it and put slip stitch all the way along. That will be for like Tyler. And then this one, I have already slip stitched along it. And then when I get to the end, I go through every other stitch and pull it sort of, it will make it go like that. And then you just fold over the end and you've got a cute little hat. So those will be Tyler and Ruby's. This is going to be for any of the other girls. Haven't decided who's having which colour. I think I've got the measurements right because I've just taken it from internet post. But again, you do all the stitches there, which gathers up the top, and fold them over. So I really have got to hope it'll fit ahead, because I plan to make everybody one as part of a Christmas present, because I have all the yarn and it'll take a long time, but it'll save me pennies. I won't have to buy quite so many stocking fillers, because I haven't even started on Christmas yet. But these I was saying about, I'm not too keen on the stitch now, because I thought I'll just do the slip stitch, have a gap and then slip stitch, and then you've got some gloves. But it feels too loose round the wrist for my liking. But they are nice and warm. And again, I haven't bothered weaving in ends yet. So, yeah, they work, but they feel nice and warm. But I'm not sure if I'd want to do the ribbed again, or whether I should just put elastic around the wrists. Because to me, it just feels a bit too... I think it's because the last lot I made, I had them too tight and they felt more comfortable. But yeah, it's literally just making a square. I think it was a UK single stitch. UK and US, I get mixed up on which one it is. So there are a few of the hats I've started. I will finish them and then add it onto this video. But I wanted to keep them in parts so you could see how the progress is. And I've had a request, which is very strange, for a red, blue and black stripy blanket. So I've already started some of the stripes. But I've only got 4 of the 50-gram reds. So depending on how many stripes I can get out of, I'm going to call them strips, I can get out of it, I'll have to decide whether I've got to do 2 shades of blue. Because I'm thinking of doing, this stitch is called Mile a Minute. And, oh, it's very hard to see the red. But it's literally just clusters. I think I've done 10 strips so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, I don't know how many I've done. But everything I'm making as well, I am doing on the one hook, which is a 4mm. This lives in my ponytail, but everything's been done on the same one. There, then I can just swap and change what I want to do. But I will finish the hats now, and then I can add that onto this bit. But I haven't done anywhere near as much crocheting as I want to, because I keep distracting myself. One minute I want to do crocheting, and then it's like I really need to rearrange the entrance hall, because ours is quite a large hall. And yeah, I just keep getting myself distracted, and then I sit there doing nothing. But they're the gloves so far. I might actually try and make some child size ones as well. And I also got neck scarves I want to make. But I won't keep talking because this is taking all your valuable time. It's like 20 minutes later from the last bit I just showed you. I've made the hat better now. All I needed was, to be sewn up. So they look more like hats now. See? These go look so cute when they go on their little heads. But like I said, I want to make one for everybody, so that could be 20 if I include Barry's dad. And the gloves look much better now that they're trimmed. And with the mile a minute bit, I got myself mixed up. I can make 10 strips from the amount of red I've got. Not that I had made 10. But I'll give you a quick glance as to why I can't do tutorials. Because I hold my yarn wrong, according to the ladies that used to watch me on the bus. Because that's a chain, and then you have to turn it, go in there. I do everything with this hand, but all these strips is 2 lots of 3 with a chain in the middle. So there's the 3, there's a chain, then I do 3 more. So it'd be really hard to do tutorials because most of what I'm doing is hidden under my fingers. But then if you've got your cluster there, you go to the 3rd stitch along this chain and do a single double crochet up, and I'm going to be doing 70 of those in each strip. But yeah, most people hold their yarn over here, but my nan taught me and she was mainly a knitter, so I think that's why it's classed as wrong. But I find it so much easier because if you're trying to hold this over here, you're going to have to drop your tension and all that sort of stuff to pick up a cup of tea. Whereas if you've got it all on this side, this hand is free to have a cup of tea, have some biscuits, and you can just start again. But once I've done all the red, I'll come back and show you more.